Yeah, Frank, we've been doing vote by mail here in Ohio since 2006, and we have already surpassed the record number of requests previously, and we've got roughly 5 weeks to go for you to get your request in. The last two presidential elections in Cuyahoga County saw voter turnout right around 70%. Already, nearly half of that number this year has requested vote-by-mail ballots. At 265,000 requests so far, the county is already 37% over the number they had vote-by-mail just 4 years ago, with 5 weeks still to go. The party breakdown shows 64% of Democrats in the county have already asked for an absentee ballot, 44% of Republicans, and 18.6% of nonpartisans, which is the largest voting bloc, accounting for 70% of all voters. The 6 places with the highest percentage of voters looking to vote by mail are all on Cuyahoga County's east side, with Orange leading the way with nearly 50% of all voters requesting a ballot. Now, for those of you looking to vote in person at your polling place on November 3rd, a heads up, nearly 1 in 10 of you will see your polling place change this year for a number of reasons, many related to the pandemic.
Secretary of State told everyone in Ohio, all 88 counties, do not set up polling locations inside of senior residential facilities. And so we did have quite a few of those in Cuyahoga County.
They also want voters who plan on going to their local polling place to know they might see a line out the door. That's not a bad thing, but a social distancing thing.
In some of our locations, we just did not have the space to be able to queue the voters inside the polling location. So some of those lines will actually start at the very entrance of the location.
And one change from last week, if you're a Cuyahoga County voter who wants to get a jump on the election process, the sample ballots for all 975 precincts have been approved and can now be found on the BOE's website. Requested an absentee ballot and you filled it out and sent it in. They're going to be sent out on October 6th. Now, if you receive another application in the mail, like these that I've literally received in the past week and a half, do not fill out a second one. All you need to do is send in one. If you send in any more, it really gums up the works.
Well, John, so how will voters who had polling places change? How will they know?
Yeah, they're going to be sending out notifications probably in the next week or so, and they will let them know that your polling place has changed and where the new one is. Of course, if you are confused, you can always check the BOE's website.